deep cleaning saga continues, this time in our master bedroom and bath. Starting with the carpet, every spring I like to give our carpet a deep clean. It's not really dirty, just dusty. Wait a second, you'll see why. Part of my deep cleaning ritual. This is a spot that I think a lot of us miss, and I'm here to admit I do miss it, and this is hideous, you guys. I'm kind of embarrassed, but I'm not alone in this. I know I'm not. Let me do a little close-up, show you. It's dusty. I felt the room felt kind of like, not musty, but it was just kind of like, it just felt closed up. It didn't smell fresh. And I kept saying, what can I do? And then I looked up and then there it is. So I'm going to tackle this and see the difference. And there's something else that I purchased that will help with this dust coming in the house. I'm just sharing a little bit of this, but I had to put the camera down to do it. But it's so satisfying to watch this dust just go away. We purchased this air purifier by Filtrate. We needed something that was going to stand up without breaking the bank. And I think we paid about $28 for this particular model. It's a 3-speed air purifier that's Energy Star rated, and it's lightweight, and it's very easy to move. It's very lightweight. On the low setting, it's pretty low, so I want to play it for you guys so you can listen. So that's one. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but if you can't hear it, that's a good thing. And this is 2. Okay, it's nice, soft, white noise. But this is 3. Okay. Sounds like a hairdryer or a leaf blower, which isn't too bad. But, I don't know. I can't sleep with it on at all because it dries me out. I'm being very, very honest with you guys. But if this is something that doesn't bother you, you can definitely, use this with, maybe have it on 2. And then there's also a light on it that dims. You can dim the light on it because there's a little light that's on it. I can't really see it now because the lights are on, but there's a light on it. I tried sleeping with it on, like I said, and it dried me out. Not ever doing that again. But if it doesn't bother you, that's something that you can benefit from. On the side over here is the air intake over here, and the filter. You take this off and you change the filter, and then right here is where you can carry it and move it around. But I love it. I love it. I'm very glad with this purchase. So if you guys want this, I'll try to leave a link or something similar to this in my bio. In my unpopular opinion, I think that cleaning the walls should be part of deep cleaning because I don't like dirty walls. I just think it makes your home looks really dirty. And so what I've been doing is going around the room, touching up some paint from some new curtain rods that my son had helped me install. But I got a few nicks over there, so I just need to touch up a few areas. There's another one over here. I didn't even see that. But I'm going to touch up some of the little scuffs on the walls, and then I'm going to wash the walls. It was also time for a refresh on our bed sheets. Believe it or not, I got these on clearance. And of course, I got a set for our RV. Scallops are trending this year, you guys, and I'm all in for it. It's the little details that does it for me. I did purchase a new carpet in my favorite color blue by Ralph Lauren, and I got it from Home Goods, also on clearance. And I also refreshed our white towels. I always get them in bulk. If you don't have this mopping bucket in your life, get one. It's great for cleaning your floors, of course, but it's also a game changer on how you clean your walls. I am in our closet, our shared closet that Otis and I share together. It's a shared closet, which I'm okay with because I am in my minimalist girl era. It's a pretty decent sized closet, right? But since we have 2 channels now, the wardrobe has expanded to a lot. It's a 4-bedroom house, so we have lots of closet space, and it's just Otis and I here. So we're utilizing that closet space that once belonged to our kids. Thanks, kids. I don't have one of those closets where I have purses that is just dedicated to my purses. You know, it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for me because I'm not like a big designer purse person. Like, I like a few here and there, but I'm just not the type to spend a lot of money on purses. I just don't. I'm the type of girl that will buy a purse from the flea market, nothing like brand name, but something like handmade, or JCPenney, something that's handmade. I'm a handmade type of girly. But designer purses that I use when we do go out someplace dressy or celebrating an occasion or something. The one thing that I do love about our closet is the high ceilings and the space. Although it doesn't seem like it's a big closet, but it feels big because of the high ceilings, and I love that immediately. I feel good when I walk in here every day. Although, like I said, it's not a big closet, but it feels big because of the high ceilings. When I was designing this closet, I made a little boo-boo. Otis has a lot of shoes. Like, he loves shoes, right? And I meant to give him my side and I take his side because he has a lot of shoes. But then I thought about it. If he has shoes in another area in our home, it wouldn't matter if he had the larger side of shoes, because as you can see, I have room to grow. He doesn't. Another one of my faves is the open shelving. I love the open shelving so we can showcase our favorite pieces, and a lot of things I used that are just so untraditional, like tiered stands. I love using tiered stands. You guys have seen me use these on some of my buffets, and it's such a multi-purpose type of tool that you can use anywhere in your home, and I just love it. I mean, you could use it in the bathroom, in the closet, anywhere. And I love that you could like put things like this underneath it. It's my little travel vitamin pill box that I take with me everywhere I go, and I love it putting it here. Although it's pretty, you could still, you know, put it there and tuck little things that you may need. And this is like one of my favorite things that I love using. Another untraditional item that I like using is these glass boxes and trays. I love using them. I made this tray years ago. It says Chanel on it with my Cricut machine, and I just love it. It just adds that personal touch to your space. And I also have some glass boxes up top where I put all my little pretty purses that I love to look at. It's just a way that you can showcase your things, not having them in a box. You could just showcase them and look at them every day. I did the same thing over here on Otis's side. I added a marble tray with his favorite colognes, and I also added that tiered tray that was a set of the other two that I have. I added it here where I displayed his watches and his rings in these glass boxes, and he has his sunglasses up here, which he can not only, you know, get them, but you can also, they're easy to access, plus they're beautiful to look at. And I also just displayed one of his favorite hats and his shoes. Over here is my little area that I love. I like to put things that I'm going to be wearing to an event or something, and it just kind of like give me that visual board, live visual board in action. And if I see like something that I want to add to it, it's right there. I can say, oh, I could get this and add it to it, and I just kind of make a little collage of my clothing up there. My other sweaters, which I'm going to be actually folding them, because you're supposed to fold your sweaters, you guys. I don't know if you know that, but I just purchased these not too long ago, so I will be folding them. And I also have sweater boxes that I'm going to purchase and probably store them up here somewhere. I actually did a quick purge of my shoes. I have a lot of shoes. I'm the type of person who would wear shoes, that one pair of shoes for the whole year, and occasionally some other shoes. But I'm in my comfortable girl era, which I like wearing this, okay? Sneakers is the way to go. Not always good for you, but it's the way to go for me, because I just don't do the heels any longer because it hurts my feet. Plus, we travel a lot in our RV, and you can't be hooking up sewer and water in heels. You can't do that. You just can't. Up here is where I keep my favorite slippers. I love my slippers. I wear my slippers all the time. And up here, like I just said, it's just like, flats or sneakers is over here. And this is basically all my shoes, you guys. I don't have a lot, unlike Otis. Just saying. My inspiration for adding a pop of color was that picture that you see over here. That is one of my inspirations for choosing a color, just a pop of color to our space. Now, I can't add too much color to our space, too much crazy color that is, because our cabinets are a beautiful blue, my staple blue, I love it. And so I wanted to add some color. There's certain colors you could add with blue, and there's certain colors you just shouldn't add with blue, other than just plain old boring white, right? You could always add green. I did a room where I added blue and green, but I did add some pops of green to the space. This green lamp was the look and color I was going for in my vanity area. It's not a USB lamp, it's an actual hardwired lamp. 20 bucks. It's from Home Goods, and I wasn't willing to cut the wire just to add a battery light, you know what I mean? So I just added a puck light that's on a remote, and it's so beautiful at night. There's one thing I want to share with you guys that really has nothing to do with spring cleaning and everything, but I just wanted to share with you guys because I just got it the other day, and that is this. When song stays on my mind. You know, I'm telling my age because I am in my soft girl era. Wind song. You youngins may not know nothing about this, but I know a lot about it. It is a dusting powder that you put on your body after you get out the shower. It keeps your skin dry and smooth, and it smells so good. And I remember it because my grandma used to use it and my mom used to use it. And I think it will make a great Mother's Day gift this year for your mom or your grandma, because it's so nostalgic. Like I said, it is wonderful, and it just brings back really good memories. So this is how you use it. So it comes in this pretty packaging, okay, and it comes with a little dusting little pad here, and that's the powder. That's the powder, and there's little holes here, right? So you could probably see like a little dust there, right? So you just kind of dust it. And when you get out the shower, just, put it on yourself. It's wonderful, you guys. And like I said, I'll put a link down below in case you guys want this. I'm gonna start dinner, but I'm gonna be doing a dish that I shared over on my Instagram, here on YouTube Shorts, and even on TikTok. And that is my seafood lasagna. It is so good, you guys, and it is so easy to make. Let me show you. If you like seafood and you like pasta, you will love seafood lasagna. I promise you. It's only a few ingredients, and you can kind of get creative of how you want to make it. But this is the way I make it. Let me share what you're gonna need. Seafood lasagna is one of those dishes that's very decadent. It's very creamy. It's very rich. And it's very good. And I'm only using 2 meats, and the rest is just pasta sauce. Oh, and a vegetable, spinach. If you're trying to please a crowd, use a bigger baking dish, and here's your key player ingredients. Of course, you don't have to buy the name brand. Buy what you can afford. You can definitely use fresh crab meat. I just prefer to use the white crab meat. May taste a little different, may not, I don't know, but choose accordingly. I'm using noodles that you boil, but they also make noodles that are no boil. I'm gonna be making lasagna rolls, so the ones that you boil, this is what you want to use. But if you wanna use the no bake, just use the no bake. It's quicker, you don't have to boil anything, it doesn't make a mess. And you just layer it like you would a lasagna. You just won't have the roll. Cook it because it's going to cook in the oven once you put it in the oven to bake it, so you don't want to overcook it. I have a stick of butter, some garlic, and you want to use as much garlic as you want. Use it until your ancestors tell you to stop. I love garlic, so I have a lot of garlic. I put in about 2 teaspoons. You can also add onion or peppers or green peppers, but I'm keeping it simple, so I'm just doing garlic. No onion, none of that extra. Keeping it simple. Another thing I like to use is this Goya salad and vegetable seasoning. It is so good. I don't know what's in it, but I use it in everything. Cabbage, you name it. It's so good, you guys. So I just used 1 packet and I add it with the butter that I'm cooking. Add a packet in there. And then once you melt the butter, you don't want to burn the garlic because it will be ruined. So make sure you just stand here and just wait for it to get translucent, just to open up those flavors. And the pre-cooked, it's a little more time consuming because you have to clean it. Make sure you get that veining out of both sides of the shrimp and, you know, dice it up bite size. I don't like eating food that's chunky. I don't know. I like things diced up nice and small. This way you get, you know, enjoy it. But make sure you just get fresh shrimp if you like, or you could use frozen shrimp. It's up to you. Whatever you can afford nowadays, you know. Another thing too is I'm not making fresh white sauce. I bought the creamy basil Alfredo sauce. You can use any Alfredo sauce you like. You can make it fresh if you like, that's up to you. But the whole purpose of this is to make it quick as you can. Another thing that's gonna take it to the next level is this cheese. Will take your lasagna to the next level. Crab meat, you get this in the tuna fish aisle. You could also use fresh crab meat if you like. Again, whatever you can afford. Everything is so expensive now. So I'm trying to like make it simple yet affordable. But you can use canned white crab meat. My dish from the 9x13 to an 8x8 because it's just me and Otis. And this will hold anywhere from 4 to 6 rolls. So it's just the 2 of us. I probably can get maybe 6 out of it. We'll see. And with the butter and garlic, you want to add your shrimp and cook it until it's translucent. This is how your shrimp will look. You do not want to overcook it because it will taste like rubber. Although I don't know what rubber tastes like. I never had it. I've already washed and chopped up my spinach. Again, spinach is, you know, how much you want to use. I have about, I think 2.5 cups, maybe 3 cups of spinach. But, you know, spinach shrinks down. So, you know, probably use a whole bag if you like. Oh wait, that's a bad spinach. Get out of here, bad spinach. Yep. This is gonna be so good, you guys. You know, I had an Italian friend that I went to school with. She was like my best friend. Her name was Martha. And we lost, you know, contact with each other when I was living in New York. And her grandmother was Italian. And I used to eat at her house all the time. And her grandmother taught me how to make a lot of Italian meals. In case you guys are wondering, you know, if you see a lot of Italian meals on my page or on my Instagram or TikTok, I can't take the credit for it. It was Martha's grandmother who taught me. She taught me how to make fresh Italian meatballs from scratch. Yep, from scratch. I can make meatballs from scratch, you guys. And it is delicious. Okay, I'm probably overkilling with chopping up this spinach. So I'm gonna throw it in the pan with more butter and garlic. It's gonna be yummy, along with the sauce and the cheese. This is what boys and cheese look like. It is very, very, very expensive, but it will take your dish to the next level. This step is definitely optional because as you can see, it's already creamy, right? It's already creamy, but I like using heavy cream. I cook that ish with everything. Just a little. turn the heat down, and I'm gonna start layering our rolls. Your hands are going to be tied up once you start rolling. So what you want to do is put a little bit of that sauce at the bottom of the pan. I also sprayed the edges so nothing wouldn't stick, but that's what you want to do. Put a little sauce there for a little base. Depending on how big you want it, I don't want mine too big. I just put like a couple of dollops, a few, 2 or 3. I could go more because you're going to be stuffing it and you don't want it like overstuffed. So I just kind of eyeball it to where I want it. Here. And then, you know, spread it out as much as you can. You could get this from Amazon or Home Goods, TJ Maxx, any of those stores. It's good to have because you could use it to base chicken, or when you're barbecuing, any of that. I like to use it for any and everything. Layering, it doesn't matter what order you're going in, as long as it gets on there. Put a little white crab meat on. I'm gonna add some shrimp. I left it marinating in the butter because it's butter goodness. You know, the fresh shrimp, like I said, it really does takes it to the next level, along with that cheese. So good. And I'm not going to use all of them because I want some to throw on top. Oh, I forgot to cut that one. Gordon will love that. He loves shrimp. Add some mozzarella cheese. A little bit. A little bit of cheese sauce. So good. I could just eat it plain. It's so good. Okay. Hey babe, what do you think?
Good.
What do you like about it, so?
I love the shrimp. Lots of shrimp. I like that.
My hubby went straight to sleep after eating this meal. If you guys made this dish, let me know in the comments and let me know what you've done different to level up your seafood lasagna. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I do have a travel channel at Glamping with the Coopers. It's a spinoff from this channel, except it's in our home on wheels. Subscription is free and we would love to have you. I'll leave a link to Glamping with the Coopers so you guys could come on the journey with us. Hope today's video has given you peace and inspiration, sending much love and hugs, and I want to thank you all for watching.